Hello everybody, and welcome to the long-awaited next YouTube video. If you don't know who we are, I'm Caroline, and I'm here with my husband, Steven.
How's it going?
And we are the creators and the stars of a comic called I Love You Times Infinity. And today we're going to be doing a Q&A and answering some of your questions, so let's get into it. So the first question is, how did you meet? We both had the same class in middle school and have been together ever since.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you and Steven been together, and what's been key to keeping things interesting? I heart emoji you too. Aww. So as of this year, we've been together for 12 years total and 2 years married. And I wouldn't say that there's necessarily a key to keeping things interesting. I just feel that if you're with the right person, every day is interesting. Like, I wake up every day super excited to see you and what we're gonna do that day.
Yeah, I'd say you'd probably also have to, on top of with you needing to be with the right person, it's helpful to be authentic. Don't try and fake things, because, after a while you're gonna get tired of it, so.
Yeah, just be yourself. Okay, next, what are your favorite video games? So I would say my top 3 would be the Silent Hill franchise, BioShock, and Shadow of the Colossus. There's a ton of other games that I like, but those are my top 3.
My top 3 is Metroid, Mass Effect, and Metal Gear.
What video games do you guys play together? I feel like we just watch each other play whatever games we're currently playing, but as far as like my favorite game that we've ever played together, I would definitely say Castle Crashers, because wasn't that the first game that we actually played together?
I think so, the first multiplayer game, yeah.
Yeah, it's super fun and memorable, so no matter how many games we've played together, Castle Crashers is always a favorite.
Mm-hmm. I also really enjoy Fatal Frame, and Haunting Ground was fun.
Yes, those are some of the first games you actually bought for me. I think the first game you bought me was Silent Hill 1, and then came Fatal Frame and all the other spooky games.
Yeah.
You love me. Okay, next, what are your fave ways to find inspiration for your work? So pretty much all of the comics that I make are based off of true events. So if something particularly interesting or funny or memorable happens, I'll be like, hey, I'll make a comic out of that. Outside of that perspective, though, I find a lot of inspiration from looking at other artists' artwork. I don't know, it's just a fresh look on art, I guess. What are your personal favorite animes, and what is your favorite anime to watch together? Alright, another top 3. Mine would be Inuyasha, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Sailor Moon.
Oof. I'd probably say my top 3 for this is Gintama, Kill la Kill, and I'm not sure about a third one.
There's too many good anime, so it's hard to pick.
Yeah.
And as far as our favorite anime that we watched together, I don't know how you feel, Steven, but I think one of the favorite things I watch with you is the movie Ninja Scroll, because we have so many inside jokes about it, and it's a great movie, but I don't know, it just makes it more entertaining watching it with you.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, what do your voices sound like?
There you go.
Yeah! Face reveal? How long have you been drawing? Ever since I could pick up a pencil, since I was a youngling. What app do you use for drawing? I use Clip Studio Paint. I used to use Paint Tool Sai and Photoshop, but ever since I found out about Clip Studio, it's been freaking amazing. Which comic episode is your favorite and Steven's favorite? So I feel like I want to say whatever comic I come out with, like the latest one would be my favorite, but I always feel like I gravitate towards this one. I'll put up a picture. It's the one of us cooking together, and it's those kind of like tiny little moments that always like stick to my memory, and I just really like it. And what do you have a favorite?
I mean, I just like all of them, because anytime I see the process of them being made, here and there, anytime I look over or just come to get an update on what Caroline's doing during the day, and but I see them at the same time everyone else does, when she uploads them. So I like to see it and just like, oh hey, I remember that.
Yeah, so like you said, you sometimes see the process, so, whenever you're looking over at what I'm working on, but sometimes I'll either show you the finished thing or you won't see it at all until it's posted, so it's like a nice little surprise. Please introduce Huey and Serana to us. If you don't know who they are, they're our pets. I'll throw up a picture. What is your favorite food to eat? Mine changes. There's not like a particular go-to food that I have, but one day I'll be super into pasta or tacos or burgers. I will say though, one of my favorite like consumables is definitely bubble tea, specifically Thai tea. I can drink that every day.
I just like spicy food. It doesn't matter as long as it's spicy.
Anything spicy. You guys seem so perfect for each other, but is there anything you disagree on? So, I feel like I did have a comic where we were kind of arguing, but it's not often that we argue. There's the occasional, like, tiny little arguments, but it's never anything serious. And I'm also really stubborn, so that probably adds to it, if that answers that, right?
Yeah, it's usually just, like, really small stuff, and I honestly wouldn't even call them arguments.
Does Steven have any tattoos?
Nope.
No, not yet anyway. What made you start doing comics? I've always been super into them, and I've been making them since I was a little kid, but I Love You Times Infinity is the only one that I feel that really took off, also because the ones I made when I was a child were garbage. But I initially started making them because I like drawing pictures of my husband and I as a way to show my gratitude and affection towards him. And I just found it to be really fun. So I always tell him that words can never really properly describe how I feel about him. So I was like, pictures might do it. But it seems like in the end, nothing will ever be enough because like it's so strong and unconditional. And I love you.
Me too.
Yay. Okay, and do you plan to branch out to other kinds of content, gaming, vlogs, etc.? I think that would be super cool and super fun if we ever had the time to allow for it. Yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just mostly we're trying to figure out what people want to see. So, it's not that, we don't want to waste our time, but we also don't want to set an expectation and waste other people's time with something that, no one really even wanted, I guess.
Yeah, but maybe it's something that we'll look into and possibly venture out to. All right, well, I think that's good for today. Thank you all always for reading and sharing our comics. We super appreciate it. If you want to see some extra stuff from us, please consider visiting our Patreon. There's some nifty stuff on there, and I have some new content coming pretty soon that I'm really excited to share. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye!